Hey everyone, I'm Stacy, the 911 Stitcher. Welcome to my channel about cross stitch. Today is Thursday, February 11th, and this is video 57. I can't believe it's February. Didn't we just have Christmas? Where's February going? It's going so fast. February, if you're listening, you need to calm down. I mean, seriously, you're just going cray-cray. So it's been 3 weeks since I filmed, and I've got some progress to show and a lot of good cross-stitching news. And again, the time just got away from me. I can't believe it's been 3 weeks, and I'm glad to see you guys, glad to have you back. I love your comments. Thank you everyone for all your comments in the last video. So let's talk about some cross-stitching news. Today I am going to show one knit blanket that I found in the back of my closet that I'm determined to finish. I haven't knit anything in years, so it's taken some time for me to remember the stitches, remember how to do things, but I am remembering, so I'll show that in a few minutes. So let's talk about some cross-stitch news and some things that are going on. Valentine's Day is almost here. I have some red going on here. I got my red tree. 3 red giveaways coming up at the end of the video, so stay tuned. And let's get started with some cross-stitch news. So you all remember I mentioned a few videos back, and I've mentioned several times how awesome Sarcy Girl is on Instagram. Now you're probably thinking, I know that name. Who is Sarcy Girl? Or yes, Sarcy Girl's amazing. And you're wondering why I'm mentioning her. She is Christy, and she is the one who gave us that beautiful free 2020 pandemic chart. I'm going to show it here. I'll also put a link down below. And she gave us this chart for free. She took the time to make it. It's beautiful. The colors are fantastic. She now has a new Etsy shop. That's why I wanted to bring her up. Her Etsy shop is called Sarcy Girl Designs. Now keep in mind, girl is spelled G-U-R-L. Sarcy, S-A-R-C-Y. Put it all together and search on Etsy, Sarcy Girl Designs. She has a new chart. It's called Little Sarcy Witch. It's adorable. I'll show it here. And it's a tribute. It's a special chart. Take a look at the witch. Do you notice she has a white collar? She is a tribute to Ruth Bader Ginsburg, our Supreme Court judge that passed away. And it's a beautiful chart. I wanted to tell you about her Etsy shop and take a visit. Go check it out. Also visit her on Instagram. If you have Instagram, she has a link to all of her Flosstube. She's on Flosstube as Sarcygurls Stitching. And her Instagram has lots of good stuff. Take a look at Christy, go visit her, show her some love, and check out her new pattern in her Etsy shop. It's adorable. The Silk app. I have mentioned that before. It's an Apple or iPad-based app that you can use to buy charts. They have preloaded designers charts, and I happen to be talking to my friend from Historische Stickmuster, who is a designer in Germany. Her name is Dorothy, and Dorothy has said that she's going to do a floss tube with me. We are going to do it. We're going to wait a little bit because right now she's currently doing some filming for Carolyn Off the Grid. Check out her floss tube. She's got amazing videos. But Dorothy said that she would come on to my floss tube, talk about the Silk app. We'll explain it a little bit more. If you're wondering what it is, if you're familiar with Pattern Keeper at all, Pattern Keeper is for Android devices where you can upload any PDF and use that to keep your progress on your cross-stitching charts. Silk app is the same, but a little bit different because the charts and the designers are already on there. So certain designers are loaded, and we have a new one. I'm so excited because I love Elaine. Elaine is such a nice person. She is from Galiana Cross Stitch Designs. You probably have seen me mention and heard her name mentioned many times on my videos because I just love her charts. I'm currently working on the book, The House of Christmas, which I'll show here. And I'll show that progress in a few minutes. So Elaine from Galiana Cross Stitch Design, who is on Etsy, you can purchase her charts on Etsy, is also now a part of the Silk app. So what you can do is buy her charts through the Silk app, have it already on your device like I do. I've just started using it. I love it. I am one who is not very trusting of computers not to lose my data and not to lose things. I am a paper highlight girl. So Dorothy from Historische Stickmuster is the one who convinced me to try the Silk app. I love it. I love it. So I can keep track of my progress just by pointing and highlighting, and it saves your progress as you're working on the chart. So check out the Silk app, check out Galiana Cross Stitch designs on the new app, on the app. Okay, so everybody was familiar with Needlework Marketplace, which is normally in March. It was postponed to May, and now it's canceled altogether. What is it, you ask? It is a wholesale market for designers and shops, needlework shops, to give us all the new releases that normally come out in March. They are having an online expo, and it was Needlework Expo March 6th through 8th is the dates. So you may be seeing some sneak peeks. You might be seeing some designers mentioned that they are participating in the Needlework Expo. If you go to Instagram and look up the Needlework Expo, you can see sneak peeks. There's a few designers that have already released some of their charts. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show those because they haven't been able to be shared yet. And I want to give Needlework Expo time to do their thing, bring us these fabulous charts, and I will show them when they are released. I'll do a video on just the new releases. If you want to see some sneak peeks, check out, again, check out the Instagram Needlework Expo. Sorry, guys, I'm losing my voice. And there are some new blue flower charts. There's 4 of them. Look for Tudor Bee, Tudor Swan, The Gentle Rain, and Language of Flowers Spring. Now, again, I can't show these yet. They're not ready to be released, but I have an area you can go find them. Go to Etsy, and some of the designers, some of the shops have pre-sale, so you can take a look at her charts. I found it on Needle Case Goodies on Etsy. So go check out the Blue Flowers new releases. You can see them there. There is, I participated in a virtual retreat on January 31st through Acorns and Threads. It's a local needlework shop in Portland, Oregon. The virtual retreat was fantastic. It was from 10 o'clock a.m. to 3 p.m. It was a lot of fun. They did a fantastic job presenting a designer that we got to know. Her name was Fromi Ritter. She designed the official chart for the retreat, which I'll show here because I actually finished it. First, I'm going to show the picture I posted on Instagram. It's my name badge that they made for me. It's a coaster from Acorns and Threads, and it is my finished piece of the actual chart. There was more to the chart. There was more acorns, and I think it said acorn gatherings at the top. I chose not to do that. So here's my finish of the Acorn and Threads retreat. Isn't that cute? I'm going to have my finisher make it into a little pillow or maybe a little ornament. But anyway, this is Gathering of Nuts. That's the name of the retreat, Gathering of Nuts, which I love. So this was the design from Fromi Ritter Designs. And I thought that was really cute. So it was a quick little stitch. I started stitching during the retreat, and I thought that was so adorable. So that's my first finish that I wanted to show you. Check out Acorns and Threads. Again, Portland, Oregon. And they do have a newsletter that they mail out, or they email out every month, I believe it is, or periodically. So get good information on the newsletters. Let's talk about a free pattern, the Resting Eagle. I've got several free patterns to show you. Some of them I can put the link on to their websites. You have to go to their websites for the free charts. So let's talk about the Resting Eagle. They are a shop on Etsy. They have beautiful designs. Go check them out. This is their free chart called Love. I will post the link below. It's a Google Drive. A lot of people ask me how to print from it. I don't know. I can't help you with your printing. I have problems myself printing. So I'm going to put the drive down below, the link, but please go check out Resting Eagle's Etsy shop. They were also on Facebook. Let's talk about another free chart. This is by Stone Street Stitchworks. They are on Etsy. They have beautiful charts. That's where you purchase their charts. They also have a website, stonestreetstitchworks.com. I'm going to post the link below. This is their 2 free charts. There is the Sweetheart, which I'll show here. And there was another one that really caught my eye. I thought it was so pretty. It is called the Lacemakers Cottage. So check out those 2 free charts. I put the link below. Check out their website. Go to the bottom, you'll see freebies. Here's another free chart. Hands-on Design, Love You. That is so cute. I will put that link below as well. And one more free chart by Lindy Stitches. I don't think this is new, but I wanted to point it out because Easter is coming. It is this cute bunny rabbit on her website, which I will link below. I think it's lindystitches.com. I'll link it below. But go down to news and freebies, and they're in there. Now, as far as the links go, remember, when you're watching this video, if you press stop and you go down to my notes below, you're going to see they're not in there yet. If you're just watching it after it's been uploaded, I always get messages saying your links aren't there, your links aren't there, you know, where's your notes? And again, I can type pretty darn fast, but it takes me about half an hour to an hour to link everything. So if you're watching the video, as soon as it pops up, give me some time and the links will be there. Okay, let's talk about a festival of broken needles. If you're a part of my Facebook group, Stitching 911, 911 are the numbers, I posted Hare Kuyo. This is a Japanese festival of broken needles. And I wanted to read a little bit, just a quick bit about it because I think it's fascinating. It is a 400-year-old Japanese festival held in Buddhist temples and Shinto shrines. It is on, what's the date? Let me take a look. It is February 8th, so it just passed. It is in the Kanto region of Japan on February 8th. It is celebrated December 8th in Kyoto and the Kansai regions of Japan. It is a memorial to all sewing needles that have been broken during their service. Isn't that fascinating? I read that and I just thought that was so neat. So it's all the broken needles that were broken during the past year. It's an opportunity to pray for improved skills. And it says that some people believe that the tools, like the needles, have souls. I just thought that was so cool. So that is called Hare Kuyo in Japan. And I posted that in the group. It says broken pins and needles are thanked for their work and laid to rest in a bed of soft jelly or tofu cakes. I just thought that was fascinating. There was a picture associated, I'll put it here, that I posted on my Facebook group. Just really a neat festival that I found pretty fascinating. Festival of Broken Needles. Okay, other bits of news I wanted to tell you about. A new Etsy shop. Now, she's not a new designer. She's been designing for a long time, but it is a new adventure for her because she says only a few months ago she opened her Etsy shop and she's got some beautiful, beautiful charts. I want to highlight Cliffside Stitches. Cliffside is one word, and she just released Romala Sampler, which I'll show here. Isn't that beautiful? So I want to tell you just a little bit. It is inspired by traditional Palestinian embroidery. It is beautiful. And again, it's called Romala Sampler by Cliffside Stitches on Etsy. And the other chart that I wanted to highlight, she said it is featuring a collection of birds inspired by needlework from 29 countries. So this is called Heritage Birds by Cliffside Stitches. I love this. I will be ordering it later today. Now, if you take a look at each motif on the bird, each bird is from a different country. If you look on her Etsy shop, she has a picture. When you click that chart, she has a picture of all the different countries. I remember I thought Guatemala, I could be making stuff up now, Ireland, you know, all kinds of different countries from around the world. Each motif represents that country. So I think that's fascinating. I love that. So inspired by needlework from 29 different countries, a collection of birds, heritage birds is what it's called. And again, Etsy shop, Cliffside Stitches. So I wanted to mention her because check out her designs. They are beautiful. Okay, let's see what else I want to tell you about. Let's move on to things I've been working on. Some new starts. I've got Raccoon Rabble. Let's take a look at that. Raccoon Rabble was a new start I'm doing with my friend Lisa. She has a Flosstube. She is Forest City Stitching. She's become my friend, and she's also on Instagram as the Crafty Maggie, if you'd like to follow her on Instagram. But check out her Flosstube, Forest City Stitching. And she asked me if I wanted to do a stitch along with this adorable chart by Plum Street Samplers called Raccoon Rabble. Isn't that adorable? That is so cute. So I started it. It is on Fortnite Fabric Ruth, which I got last week. And hold on, there's a phone call coming in. There we go. So I started it on Fortnite Fabric Ruth. Now keep in mind, this baby raccoon is over 1. So if you're an over 2 stitcher, like me, I work on 32 count. The little tiny raccoon here is over 1. So 8 stitchers, you might have a little bit of trouble, but it's doable. You have to split the little square, you have to split it 4 ways, if that makes sense. I am not going to be good about explaining over 1 stitching. There are some, in fact, it's Jean Farish. She talks about over 1 stitching that I've heard. I've not seen it, but I've heard is a really good video. So this is my start on Raccoon Rabble. That's the baby. And I'm getting ready to start the big raccoon right here, if you can see that right here, his back. So anyway, again, this baby raccoon is just over 1. They're all little tiny, tiny stitches. They're so tiny, they're not even focusing. So cute. So again, this is on Fortnite Fabric Ruth is the name of the color. It was part of the Fabric of the Month Club that I'm in. Subtle Samplers is the name of it. I'm using DMC. Okay, next. Let's talk about another new start coming up, February 14th. It's called Jessie Watson. It's by Hands Across the Sea. Check out this bag. Isn't this adorable? This bag came from the 805 Stitcher on Etsy. It's got some hair on it, dog hair probably. Isn't this adorable? Oh, that's so cute. So, so cute. And I'm keeping Jessie Watson in the bag. So that's Jessie. It's Hands Across the Sea. I believe it's a little gem, which is a PDF. And let's see here. This will be started using these beautiful, beautiful 103 silks on 45 count. That is my first time using 45. So here's the colors. This is just a few of them. Aren't these beautiful? That's really pretty. Let me grab the fabric. It is 45 count Fox. What is it called? I got it from Hoop and Frame. They have some Hands Across the Seas already kitted up. So all you have to do is pick your fabric and pick your floss. You can use Alvera Soie, you can use the 103s, and they have different choices of fabric. So this, I believe it's called Foxtail. I don't know who it's by, but this is the color. So these beautiful 103 spools are like this. I wish I had a little envelope to put them in instead of holding them up. But isn't that beautiful? So pretty on that fabric. So this is going to be a new start. There we go. This will be easier to see. This is going to be a new start, February 14th. It is a stitch along with our sampler years on Facebook. My friend Krista is doing it. My friend Rita is doing it, and we're all, I don't remember what floss they're using, but I think we're all different, so it's going to be really fun to see the different finishes. So that starts February 14th. Next, let's see. I said Raccoon Rabble. Let's talk about some finishes. So I showed you the finish from Acorns and Threads, and I'm really excited. I joined that virtual retreat. I will definitely do it again next year. Maybe it'll be in person. I will be there if so. I hope. Okay, let's talk about Blackbird Designs. Now, I can't remember if I showed you this already. This is 40 count Cafe Alat by Zweigart. I finished this stocking. I can't remember if I showed you this already, but this comes from the book, Home for the Holidays. I'm doing all the Christmas stockings, and this will be the next one with the house. Home for the Holidays. I want to show you the fabric color, Cafe Alat or something. Really, really pretty, 40 count. So this stocking's going to the finisher, and it will be a stocking soon. I can't wait. But isn't that pretty? Pretty fabric. Okay, so that's one finish. Yay! No, two finishes in one video. That's just crazy. Okay, another finish I have. Let's talk about A Year at Hawk Run Hollow. Now, it's not done yet, but I call each one of these a finish because they are massive blocks. Every block has something in it that's big. So like this heart, huge lion, huge amount of stitching. So I just finished April. Let's take a look. I'm so excited to show you guys. It is on 20 count, which I love, Vintage Country Mocha. And here it is. Isn't that something? Look at the house on that April. It took me forever to do that house, and I'll show you why. If you look at it up close, it's all checkerboard. But look at those little umbrellas. Aren't they cute, flying away, and those rabbits? This is using DMC, and I switched out some colors. The orange color in the house is Colonial Copper, and red is Ribbon Red. I'm using it throughout the whole chart, like that lion, it's the same color. The fire in February is the same color, Ribbon Red. Ribbon Red on the dress of the girl in January. So anyway, I love the rain shower. I love the umbrellas. It's just cute. So I'm going to be starting May real soon. And again, it's a good picture right there of the fabric, Vintage Country Mocha. I am so happy with this. It's one of my favorite projects to work on. So here's what the next block is. That is May. Let's show some more whips. Die Farben des Orient, Historische Stickmuster. This is the one I talked about earlier that I'm using the silk app on. 40 count, I'm using Soie d'Alger silk. This is a picture of the chart here. Isn't that beautiful? There is gold metallic throughout the domes of the chart. Isn't that just beautiful? I'm so fascinated by this chart. I can't wait to get to the red. So I started in the top left corner. And again, Soie d'Alger silks, 40 count. This is my progress. Oops, it's all wrinkly. Sheesh. Usually I've been ironing stuff, but anyway, that's my progress so far. So you can see the top left corner. These are the beautiful flosses from Soie d'Alger. They're all scraggly. So that's my progress, and lots and lots of stitching. It is a full coverage chart with the exception of the tiny one square line going down and across. Full coverage. Cray cray. But it's a lot of fun. Okay, next I've worked on the EF Sampler by EF Sampler 1864. It's located in the Sampler and Antique Needlework magazine, summer 2011. I'm using 40 count Tobias by Seraphim. That's the chart. It's a popular one right now. It's a stitch along I'm doing with MommaLovesYouGB and made by Michelle McGraw. And again, Tobias is what I'm using. Silk, what am I using? DMC floss. Look at those beautiful colors. Let me see if I can, there we go. There we go. Isn't that pretty on Tobias? I think those colors are just beautiful. So I'm really enjoying this. I really like the color changes. I think the colors are so beautiful and vibrant. So I'm going to continue working on this into the rest of February. And again, that is 1864 EF Sampler. Next, I have December in the Netherlands. That was a Dutch mania when I went to the Netherlands for the retreat with Twin Peak Primitives. This is a special chart designed for the retreat. And it's so cute. There is Santa Claus and his helpers at the top. This chart is only available through one needlework shop. Again, Twin Peak Primitives is the designer. And if you want this chart, it's available through Handwerk Boetiek in Roden, the Netherlands. Send Annemiek an email that you're interested, and she will get the chart to you. I'll link it below too. So here's my progress. There's Santa Claus. He just arrived. I am using DMC. The only exception is Color and Cotton for the bluish color snow. I wanted it to be more blue, and so the rest is DMC. I think it's beautiful. I just finished Santa Claus last night, and I put him on my Instagram. Very cute. This fabric is 32 count Alchemy by Picture This Plus. It is so beautiful. I love the modeling on it. It's just really pretty. So December in the Netherlands progress. Crow's Lullaby by the Primitive Hare. Speaking of the Primitive Hare, I've been talking to Isabel and I may have made several purchases from the Primitive Hare, which I'll show you next time. Crow's Lullaby. Here we go. I'll put it up close so you can see. That's a neat chart. I think that's really pretty. 1 for sorrow, 2 for luck, 3 for a wedding, 4 for death, 5 for silver, 6 for gold, 7 for a secret not to be told, 8 for heaven, 9 for hell, and there's a crow blocking the, hold on just a minute, let me put on my glasses. And 10 for the devil's own, I can't read it because there's the crow is blocking this part here. I could look at the chart itself, duh. Let's see. 5 for silver, 6 for gold, 7 for a secret not to be told, 8 for heaven, 9 for hell, and 10 for the devil's own cell. Neat. So that's Crow's Lullaby. And here's my progress. It's on Old Salem 30 count by the Primitive Hare. I'm using black 403 Anchor, my favorite black. That's my progress so far, but this fabric is so, Old Salem's one of my favorites. Here's the back, just so you can see the coloring. Isn't that pretty? And let's see. That was Crow's Lullaby. I'll be working on that again too this month. We have House of Christmas, Galiana Cross Stitch designs that I mentioned earlier. This is what it looks like. I'm using 115 variegated DMC red. And this is on vellum. It is 32 count vellum. Progress on that. Look at that little reindeer. Can you guys see him peeking out right here? He's so cute. Very, very cute. I love this. This is one of my favorites. So that is House of Christmas by Galiana Cross Stitch Designs on Etsy and the Silk app. Next, I have Yvonne Leclerc, Reflet de Soie. This is on 40 count Café au lait Zweigart using Soie d'Alger silks. I finally got the parrot done. I'm working here on the parrot. And he's done. So you can see here is my progress. Isn't he beautiful? Look at that wing. How gorgeous. So I'm going to keep, this one I wasn't crazy about at first, but I'm going to continue working on it because the colors are so beautiful on it. Let's see. Oh, my ring broke, darn it. Otherwise I'd show you, well, I can show a couple colors. These are just the red silks that I've been using. Oh, and the green. So you get a look at the beautiful silks. Aren't those pretty? That is Soie d'Alger silks. Yvonne Leclerc, 1905. So again, I'm not going to ditch it. I was originally thinking about ditching it because I wasn't crazy about it. But now that I've worked a little more, I'm going to keep going and see what I think. I think it's so beautiful, those colors. Okay, what are some plans coming up for the rest of February? I have had lots of people message me and ask me, are you going to work on Ann Thomas by Hands Across the Sea? And I've seen some other Flosstubers are working on it. But the reason I'm going to be working on it is because of you guys. You guys are the ones that want the progress and love this chart. I do too. It's one of my favorites. It's beautiful. So by popular demand, I will put some stitches into it. Let's show you what it looks like. This is also using the Soie d'Alger silks. And the fabric is Ale by Picture This Plus. There we go. Isn't that amazing? Look at those colors. Okay, so I'm going to work on this and I'll show you some progress on it next time, I promise. That is the top left corner again. Up in here. Obviously, I'm starting the lettering too. That is over 1, so it's very small, little petite stitches. And again, that is 40 count Ale. Let me see if I have I don't think I have one of my project trackers in here. I need to get one. But yeah, I believe it's Ale. Another one I have my eye on to work on this month is Mary 395. It was so fun starting Raccoon Rabble because, you know, I love my samplers, but I love smalls too, and I like the animals. I'm a huge animal person. I almost always buy a chart because there's an animal in it, like this cow. So this is Mary 395. I'll show you the progress on this. I am using Belle Soie silks, really beautiful silks. That is by Classic Colorworks, Belle Soie. This is going to be a big one. This is fabric I dyed myself, and that's my progress on it. Mary 395 by Hands Across the Sea. These letters have a lot of stitching in them, a lot of teeny tiny stitches. It's hard to see, but it's really pretty. And the fabric color, it's kind of hard to tell. I'll put it in front of some white. That's the color. So I think when I dyed it, I think it came out really pretty. So that's on my radar for sure. I've got a few more. I forgot I have one more whip I have to show you that I worked on. Anne Grimshaw got her out a couple nights ago because I saw Kitten Stitcher finished this. It's amazing. Amazing. I'm really struggling with the fabric though. It's a huge piece. I need to remeasure it. Why am I thinking that this chart doesn't say the stitch count? That's why I made it just a giant piece of fabric. Somehow I'm going to have to try and figure out what the stitch count is and cut some of this fabric off because it's so massive. It is on taupe, 32 count, and that's my progress. I am using Splendor silks, which are okay. Everything snags on my little, I have little tiny, I mean, I wash my hands so much, so my hands are dry, and it snags on every tiny little bit of dry patch on your hands. So I'm really struggling with, you know, I'll be stitching and all of a sudden it rips, the thread rips out of my needle. And oh, it makes me so mad. My God. Anyway, that's Anne Grimshaw, 1818 by the Scarlet Letter. It's beautiful. So that's getting worked on. Two more, and you guys aren't going to believe this. You're going to think I lost my mind. Lost my damn mind. So I decided to start a big, huge, huge project. And I'm starting it on my brother's birthday, which is February 26th. I cannot wait to have him come over and celebrate. I'm very close to my brother. I love him so much. So I am starting Dutch Beauty. And this is by Permin of Copenhagen. This is the Dutch name. Isn't that just amazing? You're probably thinking she's lost her mind because she's got all these crazy big projects, but I'm working on them and I'm getting some progress, and that's all I care about. So Dutch Beauty is getting started February 26th for my brother's birthday. No, he would have no interest in this chart whatsoever. Nothing about it except Ellen Reed from Maximum Cross Stitch Power Hour Flosstube. Check her out. Her humor, her sense of humor, if she's watching you, I swear she is my sister, because her sense of humor is exactly like mine. I was raised, my brother and I were raised, think with, how do I explain this? Toilet humor, you know, like bodily functions, poo, everything is funny. So Ellen says it's her 10-year-old boy sense of humor. And that's me. That's it's what I grew up with. My dad was like that. We just laughed our whole childhood over silly things. So Ellen says there is a picture of a dog pooping on a building. I think it's a church. Isn't that awful? So that's why I chose my brother's birthday, because that's his sense of humor. Not disrespecting a church, don't think that. But in this chart, I have to find it. There is a chart, there is a dog actually pooping. And it says so in the chart, she said. So check out Ellen from Maximum Cross Stitch Power Hour. She explains and she'll show the picture. Oh, I found him. Oh my gosh. Right here. And he really, let me take this out. This is something to see. So inside the chart, it does say that he's disrespecting a building or church or something right there. And of course, it's going to be a little bit blurry. But there it is, right there. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so Dutch Beauty is getting started February 26th. And I'll think of my brother when I stitch that. My goodness. Anyway, oh, and I got fabric. This is not going to get started anytime soon. This was a ditch. I originally started this fabric, or I started this chart on 40 count, and I didn't like it at all. I couldn't see. This is Fox and the Rabbit. And what is this called? It is Charlotte Mills, 1844. So this beautiful chart was started. I got the first couple squares done, I think, maybe the first square on 40 count. I just couldn't see the fabric. I could not see the holes. So this is going to get restarted. The flosses are beautiful. They are DMC, I believe. Yep, DMCs. So I chose Ale, 32 count. I went back to 32 count because I just could not see the holes on 40 count, even with a magnifier. So beautiful, beautiful colors, DMC. This is going to get restarted again soon, but I did ditch my progress on the last one. I wanted to show you guys a baby blanket that I had started probably 10 years ago. And this is finally the last baby blanket I have that I need to finish. If you guys remember in the last video, I showed this crochet blanket that I have on the back of my chair. I finished that last time and showed you guys. So as I'm cleaning this closet out, it's actually right here. When I moved into the house about 9 years ago, I must have had projects that I put in the closet and just never worked on. So the other day I'm cleaning it out. There's only a few things in there. There's not a lot of stuff. I see this bag, and because I'm getting ready to start a new blanket by Attic 24, which I showed. It's right here. I showed it in my last video that I received it from Attic 24 in the most beautiful, beautiful colors from Attic 24 is on Instagram and on, they have a blog, Attic 24 blog, but they sell their cross stitch on Wool Warehouse. Wool Warehouse is located in the United Kingdom. So I ordered all this, this yarn pack, and this is what the blanket's gonna look like. It's gorgeous. So I was super excited about starting this blanket. And I go into this closet for whatever reason, and I see this another blanket in a bag. And again, there's nothing in this closet except for a couple bags. And here's this baby blanket sitting there that's not finished. And I'm like, oh, for Pete's sakes. Well, I'm not starting that blanket, the new one, until I finish this old one. So I get it out. I'm getting ready to grab my crochet hook. And I look and I see knitting needles. And I'm like, no way. I knitted this blanket. I haven't knit anything in years. So this blanket has to be 15 years old or 20 years old maybe. So anyway, I thought I'd show it to you guys because I am working on it. Thankfully, I remembered how to knit. Anyway, I told my friend Debbie, who I just mentioned, or I mentioned earlier, I'm like, I haven't knit anything in years. How am I going to finish this blanket? So anyway, here it is. I'll stand up and show you guys. It's pretty. It's got a real pretty pattern on it. That's a better look. You can see they're kind of little V's. So this blanket's going to get finished. It's pretty long, and I only have about 20 rows left to finish this blanket. It's more green. For some reason, it's showing a little bit light. So anyway, it's fun. And again, I had to look at it like, what are these? I don't remember how to knit. So thankfully I do remember. It all came back and it's going pretty good. So I have about 20 rows left. Okay, I've got giveaways to show. I've got 3 things I want to show real quick. I received for Christmas one of the most beautiful, it means the world to me. My friend Gina, I hope she doesn't mind me showing this, stitched Needlework Galleria. We met, me and my friend Jean lives here in California. We went to Needlework Galleria 2 years ago in September and met a girl named Gina. Gina's very, very special to me. And the 3 of us became such good friends. We still talk all the time. We always, we always stay in touch. We're just really good friends. Well, she stitched Needlework Galleria and put together a framed picture of all 3 of us. And there's Gina. She's the one that did this. There's my friend Jean, and there's me. And look what she stitched for us. Needlework Galleria, me, Jean, and Gina. Friends holding hands. So I wanted to show this to you guys because this is something you can do for a friend that has such special meaning. You can frame your cross stitch and attach a picture of it as well. And she put the date when she did it, but I love that we're all holding hands because we're all such good friends. So you could put together something like this for a friend, stitch something, and have it be so memorable that it just means the world to me. These two girls, I'm telling you, are such good friends of mine, and that she did this. She also made one for Jean. So anyway, I wanted to show it to give you an idea of finishing, something to finish that has a lot of special meaning. I also have a viewer that's become a friend, Fiona in Australia. Thank you, Fee, so much for your daily Instagram, not daily, but your Instagram messages. And she sends me lots of great posts from Australia on kangaroos and koalas. She sent me a card. And again, I apologize for not showing this before. She sent me a beautiful card. I always run out of time in showing my mail and stash, and I've been gifted some really beautiful things, but she sent some beautiful floss. It is Silken Colors, the Thread Gatherer. Look at these colors. Now, my favorite color in the world is blue and black. Black and blue are my two favorite colors. So these are the braids of silk from the Thread Gatherer that she sent me. Thank you, Fiona, so much. Your friendship means a lot to me, and I want to thank you for these oh gosh, look at that colors. I can't wait to stitch. I've got something in mind, either an ink circles or maybe a small long dog. I'm not sure, because I don't want to start another big long dog because I'm working on one already, and I'm not starting another one until it's finished. So again, Fiona, thank you for your friendship. It means a lot to me. I also had a friend, a viewer. She sent me a cute card, Dana. Isn't that cute? And she made the coolest bag. Now, she said I could use it as a giveaway or keep it myself, and I kept it. How could I not? It's awesome. It is a bag, a project bag. Isn't that adorable? Here's the kicker. It has bags inside, Ziploc bags inside. Now, I don't know about you, but I still love my Ziplocs. There isn't anything, they're so simple, they're easy, they have a zipper, and multiple pages of Ziploc to keep my supplies in. I am fascinated with this booklet. I don't know how she did it, and I love the fabric because this reminds me of growing up. So thank you, Dana. Oh my gosh, this means the world to me. And I thought, how creative to make a project bag with the Ziploc, with the plastic bags inside. I'm fascinated by it. So I actually, I've already started using it, so I had to take all my stuff out of it so I could show you guys. I will show stash in the next video. I did get a lot of fabric. Now, I don't have a lot of fabric. I tend to order stuff as I get my charts. I don't really collect a lot of fabric. So I will show this fabric that I got from Lindy Stitches and 123 Stitch. Now, you guys have seen these. Petit Point, is that what it's called? Petit Point? The ones with the polka dots? So I got two colors. I got the raw white Belfast, which is this one. And I also got this one, which is more of a gray, a lighter gray. So I got those from 123 Stitch. I got this one from Lindy Stitches, which is a little darker than I had wanted, but it's pretty and it's got the stars on it. So I will find something to stitch on this. I am going to do animals. I think it's called the Little Stitcher or the Stitch Boot. No, it's called the Little Stitcher on Etsy. I haven't bought the chart yet, but they're the cutest animal charts. I think I mentioned to you guys in April or May, I'm going to do an animal tree of little ornaments, animal ornaments. So I think it's called the Little Stitcher. I'll check and see. I'll try and put it on the bottom what it's called on Etsy so you can go take a look. When I download the PDFs, I'll show you on the next video, but they're going to go on these fabrics here. So other than that, oh, I did get some fabric from my friend Debbie. Debbie is Creatively Yours on Instagram and Flosstube. Creatively Yours. She's in the Netherlands. She's one of my closest friends. Well, she's one of my, oh my gosh, how do I describe her? She's awesome. She is a close friend, but she's my stitchy twin. We call each other stitchy twins. So check out Debbie, Creatively Yours. She dyed fabric. This one is called Wooden Shoes. She does her fabric on Instagram, and I don't think she's had any lately, but it's beautiful fabric, gorgeous wooden shoes. So check out Debbie's Flosstube, Creatively Yours, and she's on Instagram also. And she sent me a needle minder. Look at this needle minder, how cute this is. Delft Blue from Holland, from the Netherlands. And it is a windmill. Debbie, thank you so much. But I did buy this from her on her Instagram stash. Okay, I think that wraps up everything I wanted to tell you guys about. Let's go to the new releases. I'm excited to show you guys some great new releases. So we've got Country Cottage Needleworks April Sampler. That is shipping next week. And we also have, let's see here, the Primitive Hare Cross Stitch Calendar 2021. These are 12 different charts, color keys, and she's sending a real calendar pages to write on. It's a neat set, and I ordered it. So when it comes in, I'll show you guys. She said it's available at a needlework shop or on Etsy. Reflet de Soie, Emily Martin, 1894. Isn't that beautiful? We also have Joan Elliott, A Year of Silhouettes. Isn't that neat? And I got that already. I'll tell you about that next video. Waxing Moon Designs, July, August, and September. Awesome. Brenda Gervais, she has a booklet called Jelly Bean Jubilee. It has 7 Easter themes, smalls, shipping to shops. I didn't write down when. 2 from Teresa Kogut, You Are Worthy. It's pretty. And the other one by Teresa Kogut is Our Humble Homestead. Last but not least, we have Stitching with the Housewives. We have Carrot Seeds and Carrot Patch. Those are so cute. And we also have Lucky Day. Okay, let's talk about giveaways. Giveaways today, I bought a chart accidentally twice by mistake. This is Jardin Privé Red Christmas. Now I realize this is Christmas. This is a hard to find chart. For a while it was. I don't know if it's back in stock. So if you think you're going to stitch it, then put down below. I'm going to search by Christmas. So put the word Christmas on here. I've already started this. And if you're interested in this chart, this is giveaway number 1. In your comments, put the word Christmas. Giveaway number 2, your keyword is sulky. I'm going to search for a winner by the word sulky. So in honor of Valentine's Day, I realize I have a Christmas chart, but it's red. So red, sulky floss. You're going to get this whole pack. Put the word sulky in comments below. This is giveaway number 2. Giveaway 3 and 4 is a set of DMC all red colors. We've got some variegated floss here, and the rest are general red colors of DMC. I've got 2 winners for 2 packs of these. Put your keyword, put DMC. So if you're interested in Jardin Privé, in your comments, put Christmas. Giveaway number 2, put sulky. Giveaway number 3, put DMC. And I'll get you the DMC packet. I'm going to choose 4 winners randomly. And good luck, everybody. Can't wait to see your comments. Let's see, join my Facebook group. It is Stitching Space and the numbers 911. We have Zoom meetups, we have giveaways, we have cross stitch challenges at the end of the week usually. It's a lot of fun. So thank you guys for joining me. Follow me on Instagram. I am 911 Stitcher, all spelled out. And I'll see you next video. Thanks for joining me again. Bye-bye.